Will Kenobi be a good series? Will it restore momentum after the Book of Boba Fett? 10 million views of the first teaser in 2 days, but I have perspectives on the series that might temper expectations. Welcome to Galactic Initiative. I'm your host, Jeff. Thank you for supporting the channel with likes and subscriptions. Please explore. You'll find videos about all aspects of Star Wars, from films to toys to theme park attractions. Okay, Kenobi. The trailer has many interesting details. The Inquisitors, young Luke at play, Owen Lars, Duel of the Fates, Vader's breathing, lonely Kenobi. It accomplished its task of generating excitement, yet it also caused concern. First and foremost, Obi-Wan's departure from Tatooine is problematic. His one and only mission to save the galaxy was Luke's protection. To Kenobi, the Force revealed Luke as the Chosen One. During his encounter with Darth Maul, he declared as much in episode 420 of Rebels. When I saw him elsewhere, away from Tatooine, I wasn't curious, I was furious. Kenobi, you had one job: protect the Chosen One. Everything depended on it. All the failure, all the guilt. He wouldn't, in good conscience, have gone anywhere else. However, it appears his mission, clear and essential, was inconvenient for the studio's plans, and as such, subordinated. The fear of Darth Vader locating and fighting Obi-Wan prior to episode 4, and thereby retconning their scene together in that film, is justifiable in light of the trailer and comments from those involved. As I pointed out moments ago, Obi-Wan clearly left Tatooine. Kathleen Kennedy, president of Lucasfilm, teased the rematch of the century between Kenobi and Vader, and Ewan McGregor, the show's leading man, stated he and Hayden Christensen will have another swing at each other. If the studio is willing to skirt Kenobi's supervision of Luke, stands to reason it would subvert the classic duel on the first Death Star. Disney, I don't trust you to protect the OT. Joby Harold was the writer and showrunner of Kenobi. In addition, he was one of the series' executive producers. Since 2005, Harold and his wife have been at the helm of Safe House Pictures. They produced Edge of Tomorrow, King Arthur: Legend of the Sword, Robin Hood 2018, and John Wick 3. Harold co-wrote the screenplay for Army of the Dead and the story and screenplay for King Arthur. Edge of Tomorrow and John Wick 3 were successes. Robin Hood lost $15 million, King Arthur lost $25 million. Army of the Dead cost $90 million and fell short of expectations. To summarize articles in the Wall Street Journal and Forbes, Army of the Dead earned strong but not superlative initial viewership as measured by top-tier streaming standards. Profitability unknown. In 2020, he replaced Hussein Amini as lead writer while pre-production for Kenobi was paused. Kathleen Kennedy didn't like the original script. Of late, she said, it's tricky when you're starting with a character in the state that Obi-Wan would be in coming off of Revenge of the Sith. That's a pretty bleak period of time. You can't just wave the magic wand with any writer and arrive at a story that necessarily reflects what you want to feel. Not the first time Lucasfilm has changed horses in midstream. 3 obvious reasons for Kennedy's choice of Harold. First, he wrote and directed a 2007 horror film titled Awake, starring Hayden Christensen. Second, his production company Safe House Pictures has a deal with Amblin Partners. Kathleen Kennedy and her husband, Frank Marshall, also have a deal with Amblin through the Kennedy Marshall Company. Third, he already has a gig with Disney to develop Space Mountain into a film. Direct and indirect business relationships probably facilitated his roles with the series. He had never written for television before Kenobi. Actress Moses Ingram plays Reva, an Inquisitor whose title was Third Sister. Ingram recently played Lady Macduff in Joel Coen's adaptation of Macbeth. Regarding the film's diverse cast, Ingram said, "I remember feeling that Shakespeare wasn't for me, for somebody who looked like me." She continued, I think it's important to see people of all ages, in different colors, tapping into stories that look like the world that we live in. The article with Ingram's thoughts on Shakespeare featured the words inclusion, timely, and accessible in a... There are so many kids that'll be able to wear their hair at Halloween. That's going to be really exciting. I agree with criticism of the Grand Inquisitor. The character from the show isn't a good likeness of the character from Rebels. His species, the Utapowan, or Powan, had elongated heads with grooved skin. The Grand Inquisitor had yellow irises with black pupils. Apparently, no prosthetics, digital editing, or contacts were used to transform the male actor. For a challenge that required common effects to overcome, the result is a poor facsimile. The Inquisitor's spinning lightsabers were and continue to be dubious. I didn't appreciate them in Rebels, particularly when one enabled its owner to fly. Yes, like a helicopter's rotor blades. Ridiculous. I could go on. Perhaps I'll create another video for more concerns in advance of Kenobi's premiere on May 25th. I hope the series succeeds, but I've been hurt before. Thank you for watching.
Galactic Initiative is not authorized or endorsed by Lucasfilm Limited. The name Star Wars and all related materials are registered trademarks of Lucasfilm Limited, a subsidiary of the Walt Disney Company, all rights reserved. Galactic Initiative is a registered trademark, and other product and company names are trademarks of their respective holders. Use does not imply affiliation or endorsement.